The first electronic computer, ENIAC, weighed more than 27 tons and took up 1,800 square feet of space. The term, computer, was originally used to describe a person who performed calculations, rather than a machine. The first computer mouse was invented by Douglas Engelbart in 1964 and was made of wood. The world's first programmable computer was the Z3, built by German engineer Konrad Zuse in 1941. The first commercial computer, the UNIVACI, was delivered to the United States Census Bureau in 1951. The Apollo 11 guidance computer, which helped land humans on the moon, had less computing power than a modern-day smartphone. The term, bug, to describe a computer glitch originated in 1947 when a moth caused a malfunction in the Mark II computer at Harvard University. The first computer virus, named Creeper, was created in the early 1970s. The first website was created by Tim Berners-Lee in 1991. The world's first computer program was written by Ada Lovelace, a mathematician, in the 19th century. The term, bit, stands for binary digit and is the smallest unit of data in a computer. The first hard disk drive, the IBM 350, was introduced in 1956 and stored only 5 megabytes of data. The first computer with a graphical user interface, GUI, was the Xerox Alto, developed in 1973. The first portable computer, the Osborne 1, was released in 1981 and weighed 24.5 pounds. The first modern computer keyboard layout is known as the QWERTY layout, patented by Christopher Sholes in 1868. The term, byte, was coined by Dr. Werner Buchholz in 1956 to describe a group of binary digits, bits, used to encode a single character of text. The first email was sent by Ray Tomlinson in 1971. The world's fastest supercomputer as of 2022 is Fugaku, developed by RIKEN and Fujitsu in Japan. The average desktop computer can perform around 3.5 billion instructions per second, 3.5 gigaflops. The concept of cloud computing dates back to the 1960s, but it became widely used in the early 21st century. The first computer game, Space War, was developed in 1962 by MIT students. The first Apple computer, the Apple I, was released in 1976 and sold for $666.66. The first IBM PC, released in 1981, had a base price of $1,565. The World Wide Web was created by Tim Berners-Lee in 1989 while working at CERN. The term, Wi-Fi, was coined by the brand consulting firm Interbrand in 1999. The first commercially successful personal computer, the Altair 8800, was released in 1975. The concept of virtual reality, VR, dates back to the 1960s, but it gained mainstream attention in the 1990s. The first computer virus capable of spreading over a network was the Morris worm, created in 1988. The first computer-generated feature film was Toy Story, released by Pixar Animation Studios in 1995. The first computer with a graphical web browser was the Next Computer, released in 1988. The first digital camera, created by Kodak engineer Steven Sasson in 1975, weighed 8 pounds and had a resolution of 0.01 megapixels. The term, artificial intelligence, AI, was coined in 1956 by computer scientist John McCarthy. The first modern smartphone, the IBM Simon, was introduced in 1992 and featured a touchscreen, email capability, and apps. The first computer printer, the IBM 1403, was introduced in 1959 and could print 600 lines per minute. The first computer to defeat a human in chess was IBM's Deep Blue, which defeated world champion Garry Kasparov in 1997.